Okay, thank you all. We're going to start our event today, even now. Today, May 10th, Mother's Day special. And the first time we are starting in our Temple of Nature about this event. And we have a great blessing from Mr. Murugesh, his grandson of uh, Sat- Swami Satchidananda. He was a great philosopher and a spiritual practitioner. Spiritual is completely like human peace kind of things being practicing several 60 years ago. He's going to share about all those detail, and also he got a good blessing from his grandfather. And when he was passed away, he was helping in the end of the life. So he's going to share about all this, how he started and why he started, so kind of things, how the organization running. He's going to explain. So before starting, he's going to start with a small prayer for us, with blessing all women's, uh, you know, um, as well as nature and everything. So then we will have our other virtual speaker and our teammate, Dr. Makesh is going to share about our organization planning and execution model. So we have a Dr. Rao also in the call. He might be sharing some his experience. So I'm going to turn it to Mr. Murugesh. He's going to share about, start with the prayer, then Sure. share about his experience. I'm going to hold the phone. You can freely talk.
Vanakkam, Namaskar, Happy Mother's Day. The nature camp here is a reminder of the motherhood from nature, because as mothers always give, nature also give a lot to us with that statement. And many thanks to the Mother Nature plus the Mother and all our blessings. And I want to talk about my grandfather, Swami Sachidananda, who came to the United States in mid 60s. And in fact, he was probably the first guru who brought yoga to United States, to the West. Previously, quite a few masters came from India. Started out with Swami Vivekananda in 1893 Chicago Convention. And then later, Swami Paramahansa Yogananda, who wrote a very famous book called Autobiography of a Yogi. So where he explained his interactions with great masters of Himalayas. And then 1960s came Maharishi Mahesh Yogi, where he created a great wave in meditation, which is called transcendental meditation. And a few years later, Prabhupada, Swami Prabhupada, he was a founder of ISKCON and Hare Rama Hare Krishna movement, where they built so many temples. That's Bhakti Yoga through devotion. So you get your peace and attain the realization of God. And later, a year later in 1966, Swami Sachidananda, my grandfather, came. And in fact, he was the one who attended Woodstock Festival. The Woodstock organizes the music festival, the largest gathering ever happened in American soil. I'm sure you all would know about it. So my grandfather was the one who inaugurated and gave the inaugural speech about Woodstock. So it was a 3-day weekend, and apparently it was raining constantly. And even the organizers didn't have any idea that so many people will attend. People came from all over America. And, so there was no proper sanitation, food, place to stay, nothing, but it's pure music. People came all over. They stayed for the weekend, and they got a great message that the music is to be celebrated with peaceful and a harmonious way. So it actually happened that way. And then the actually American government thanked, because without any trouble, imagine 500,000 people in summer of 69, without any trouble, the function went on well. Everybody enjoyed, made a history. And then honoring that, in fact, he was awarded American citizenship immediately after that. So asking Swami Sachidananda to stay. I want to talk about Swami Sachidananda's guru, the teacher. He was a medical doctor turned a yoga guru. So he trained many of his students, including my grandfather, and then sent them all over the world. One went to South Africa, one went to Canada, one came to Sri Lanka, then eventually my grandfather came to America. So to many places, and they established a small hermitage like this. And their master sent his students all over with one goal, which is the essence of human life, to have peaceful body, peaceful mind. Thus, you can have a useful life for yourself and possibly to others. So, basically, that explains simple things: how to be easeful in body, which is balanced food, what we had today, mother's lunch, and moderate exercise. That those two are taken care for your easeful body. Then comes peaceful mind. How to attain peaceful mind? That's a big challenge. Body is not going to do much. It's so much easier to take care compared to the mind. So the whole yoga and meditation is focused on not about the physical itself. It's beyond. Of course, starts with physical, but the real purpose is to go beyond that, which is the peaceful mind. How to attain that is the key to the peace is yoga. So, yoga teaches how to maneuver your senses. Obviously, we have the senses. If you see a wrong thing, you hear a bad news, we react to it. That reaction has got the repercussions. So, by maneuvering your senses, you are trying to maneuver your emotions. Obviously, mind has got that emotions, all anger, jealousy, greed, lust, all emotions are already built in your mind. That's when the next step after the senses, it comes to the thoughts. Why it is important to have the right thoughts? The thoughts can trigger your emotions. If somebody did some bad thing to you, the minute you think about it, you get angry. The minute you think about your dear friend or your neighbor is doing very successful, you get jealous. So all those emotions will disturb your peace. It will challenge your peace. So Obviously, we all born with those emotions. We cannot get rid of it. But one thing we can do is to steer your emotions, in a maneuver your emotions, so that you won't get disturbed that easily. So all the emotions, including pleasure and happiness and all the other emotions, it comes and goes. Nothing stays with us. What stays with us is the peaceful state. Only peaceful state can last long. Then what is peaceful state is minus all these emotions, then you can attain peaceful state. So peaceful state itself is not an emotion. Minus all the emotions called peaceful state, which means no thought, no senses, is actually doing nothing to you. That is the state we all want to achieve. At least we should know where we should go. So the simple hatha yoga meditation helps you to do that. How meditation is helping us? It's like a fire drill. Every day or every now and then we do a fire drill for the eventuality. If the fire comes, how do we react? How do we fight? So we get drills. The same way, we have to train our mind to let go of the thoughts. Yeah, that's why we close our eyes, we sit in a quiet place to practice meditation. So senses are like eyes closed in a quiet place. So not much of disturbance from the senses. Then comes the real challenge is thoughts. Wherever you go, on top of the mountain, inside the cave, under the water, thoughts will not stop. But what you can do is you can let go of your thoughts. So, in a way, we are accepting things. So, you are letting it go. You're training your mind. All happy thought will come, disturbing thought will come, and you are letting it go, letting it go. So, the next time around, the real challenge comes in real life. We know how to handle it. Yeah, letting it go. Because we know once you pass that emotion, you're okay. Which means you're letting it go, you're okay. So, this is what my grandfather's guru taught and sent him. And then so many thousands and hundreds and thousands of people benefited because of this simple technique. So when my grandfather came in 60s, it was the hippie time. People thought, by doing something, they will get happiness. Why do you want to be happy? Because you're not happy. That's why you want to be happy. In what way? Many people were getting into drinking, drug. Why do we take drug? Is to stay happy or forget about the misery. Otherwise, if you're normal, if you're already happy, why do you want to do that? If you're already happy, why do you want an enhancer? You don't need an enhancer. When we were babies, we didn't take drugs. We were happy. And plus, the babies made so many people happy. So, when we grow up, then we get into a lot of knowing what is available. Then we are trying it. And then we come up with an excuse of saying, Yeah, I'm going to try because of this problem happened to me when I was a child. This happened to me. Well, because you are not happy, because you are miserable, you want some substance for us to feel happy or peaceful. Without that, once we were happy, without any of that. So he explained it. If you are having a drug, probably it will last, I don't know, 5 hours, 10 hours, I don't even know. But what happens when the drug wears out? Then you go back to the your original state, which is misery or unhappiness. So then he told, I will teach you how to be happy without anything. So the drug comes with the cost plus side effects. Without all this, in a natural way, what we are doing, so nowadays we always talk about organic stuff. Why we have to eat organic? Because it's healthy. We all know. The same way, we are not only the body has to be organic, but also our mind, thoughts, everything to be organic is natural. Our natural state is to already peaceful state, pleasure, happiness, all an emotion. But we cannot be happy always. We cannot be pleasurable always. You cannot be angry always. So, but we can be peaceful always. So, this is what the essence of yoga is, this to maintain a easeful body and a peaceful mind. These two will help you to have a useful life to you and possibly to others. So, this is the essence. And of course, all these simple things we all know, but doing it is very difficult, though it is simple. We've been, so many masters came, they were all gave their blessings and the great teachings, but in spite of all that, we still have problems. So it is not about their blessing or teaching, it is about us. So, how soon can we recover from our setbacks is the key. So, peaceful state can, you can be peaceful for a long time, and in between, the spikes will come. You will get angry, you will get jealousy. So, that spike has to be not long and prolonged. It has to be small spikes, it's okay. How soon can you recover and bring it back to the neutral stage? If you feel low, yeah, we are human beings. You will feel low at times. But when the night comes, we have to rest and then wait for the day to come. The day will come. We cannot have a miserable life throughout the life. So that's when our mind is kind of, we are training our mind to sleep when the darkness is there, which means when the trouble comes, you wait. Don't react. The trouble is not going to go away if you react. Oftentimes, when the trouble comes, we react in a very funny way with everybody, including ourselves. Trouble comes, you drink or do something. Trouble comes, you yell at all the people. It's not going to go away. Just stay calm. That's when yoga, meditation can help you. So the society can help you in the sense, this kind of community, somebody is doing a wonderful thing, which means they are serving organic food, beautiful weather, clean environment, good air, and good company. So we get ourselves to that environment and soak ourselves into that kind of place. That will be helpful. So, as they say often, we are all in the process of passing time. Whatever we do, we are in the process of passing time. So pass it well. How well? It's our own call. Yes, we can go sit in a bar and you can drink all day long today, or you come work in a farm, or go meet your old friend, go for a nice nature walk, go for a nice coffee. You can do many things. But one thing is common is passing time. Either we go to work, we go on holiday, anything is in the process of passing time. Hence, you pass it well. How well? You decide how well you want to pass it. So at least we have to at least know what are our options to pass it well. And then also, whatever action we do, that will come with a reaction. You go for a nice nature trail walk, it's going to make you happy. You feel good when you come back, and you can sleep good at night, or go to the bar and drink all day long, and then you wake up not rested with a headache. It's both available for us. So it is you to be decided what you wanted. Everybody's life, there will be challenges, smaller or bigger, but it depends on how you react to a problem. Try to postpone that reaction. That gap is the key. It will decide your peaceful living and progressive life rather than be spontaneous and quickly respond and then let your unpleasant emotions out and then suffer from it. So the reaction time take longer time. The more longer time you take for your reaction for a problem, it solves automatically. We all know this actually. Everybody knows this. But obviously, it is difficult for us to practice because our mind is not trained for it. The military training, every day they have to run so many miles and do all kinds of exercise for the eventuality. So when the war comes, I will go run and the next morning. Obviously, you can't. So the similar principle. If you want to stay a peaceful life, meditation and yoga will help, or prayer, any kind of prayer will help, or even sitting quiet and let your mind, train your mind to let go of your thoughts will help. And we have to find time for ourselves. Probably this is called me time, you know, that me time to be used well. Yeah, we can do every possible activity that we want to do. Well, we should take a little bit of time for this activity as well. So this is what the essence of my grandfather's guru's teaching. So I heard a lot. So I just shared few of the thoughts which was shared by my grandfather. What is needed for our human life? So, if anybody have any questions, I'll be happy to share my experience or thoughts. So, thank you all.
Thank you. So, anyone who has any specific questions, please ask him, and either in virtual team as well, please.
All right. So thank you very much and happy Mother's Day once again. Bye bye.
So,
Thank you.
very, yeah, thank you. So, anyone has question for Murugesh or need to ask Swami's question? Nothing. Everybody try to digest.
Yeah, no questions, but thank you very much for giving us all this information about Swamiji, and it's our pleasure that even your footsteps is in our town, and we want to follow those things in our town for sure. Actually, on today is Mother's Day. Mhm. So happy Mother's Day to everyone present. And again, our town is such a platform where our it's a growing family of people who believe earth is not just a commodity, but it's also a mother. So we want to practice all these things in this rat race world, so that little bit stress free, as well as concentrate on both the sides like regular life. So it was a great presentation, and for every one of us, and youngsters too, and all the mothers present there. And so we also practice, want to practice in such path. So just want to thank you, Ravi. So
Okay.
yeah.
Thank you, Dr. Murugesh.
Okay.
Any other has a question in virtually? So please raise your hand if you have any question. Somebody. Okay. So uh, then if we are nobody has any questions, so maybe next we can have a celebration with the cake cutting, and we can walk through our temple of nature.
Sure. Yes, thank you.
Maybe we can uh, close our virtual call. We so we can celebrate our cake cutting here internally.
Absolutely.
Uh,
Thank you.
Thank you all who are joined in virtually. So this being recorded, and we will be share with Murugesh a very good, wonderful speech, and with a blessing from his grandfather. He's we are connecting with many people. Who are driving fact for the helping human being. Many people like Jesus and from India Buddhists and many people helped in many ways. So it's like his grandfather, he learned from other like different, spiritual practitioner, and he created and helped many people go in the right directions. So that's what we're trying to do. Follow the same here as well. This place we're calling as a temple of nature. We want to practice preventive healthcare. Whatever they did, everything is preventive healthcare plan. I mean healthcare programs. So same thing we want to do it here, along with the food as a nature, food as a medicine, and preventive care model. We want to do it. So we will be developing this place, make us a food and health, providing for the human being, and as well as for all the living, things, live better and live naturally, without changing anything, forcefully. So we'll be doing naturally whatever the natural element gives. We will be doing the learning and practicing it. That's our long-term goal plan. So this place we want to make like a spiritual practice center, nature based, and we have another place we want to make a living community. So that's a long-term plan we are working on. So thank you all, and maybe the book comes in online. Yeah. So who are the people are here? So maybe everyone can share and say your name, and then it will be nice.
Yeah, just a hi, time.
Yeah. So maybe you can start with.
Oh, இல்ல நீங்க சும்மா ஒரு hi
சும்மா அப்படியே
Okay.
காமிச்சு சொல்லிடுறேன்.
ஏன்னா டைம் ஆயிருக்கு. So
Tom. That's a good idea.
Yeah, good idea.
thank you.
Thank you.
So thank you all. We can close the meeting call. We can continue with our rest of the plan.